What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV, back at it again with another banger for y'all. So kick back, relax, and come take a ride with your boy. We got some breaking news regarding the LSU women's basketball team. Former national champion Kateri Poole has entered the transfer portal officially as a grad transfer. Now, we know she got dismissed from the team last year. But what is the latest? Let's get into it. But before we do all that, make sure to hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest, and join our membership for all that exclusive content we got daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Now, let's get into it.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakely.
What we know is Poole was a contributor on that national championship team last year. In her LSU career, she played in 39 games and had 6 starts. Over that time, she averaged 4.5 points, 2.6 rebounds, 2.4 assists, but she was mostly known for her defense and her shot-making ability from deep. She only played in 4 games this year, but, judging by LSU's depth, they really could have used her toughness and that added leadership that she brought from that championship team the year before. So this was a major loss when it initially happened, and Kim Mulkey spoke on it. We know she's been very vocal about certain things, but she didn't get too much into detail with Poole's dismissal. All Mulkey had to say was she's no longer with us when she was asked on the matter. There was never really confirmation from the head coach, though, and it wasn't really known if, the two decided to mutually part ways or if Poole was dismissed from the team officially. We just know that she wasn't a part of the squad anymore. Poole began her college career at Ohio State, where she had her best season of her college career as a true freshman. She spent 2 years with the Buckeyes and then entered the transfer portal to LSU, and she was a major reason, if y'all remember, why Angel Reese actually ended up in the transfer portal and ended up at LSU to begin with. So that was a big thing. Without Poole, Angel Reese wouldn't be at LSU. Now, we look at the depth and what went wrong as far as LSU. They just didn't completely retool. They're relying heavy on their 5 starters more so than just about anybody else in the nation. They're defending champs. They're locked up in 2 seeds, so they have been successful without Poole, but they absolutely could use her, and they may have fared better against South Carolina if they had that extra body out there. This will be Poole's 3rd school. She's entering the portal as a grad transfer. I'm not sure where she'll end up. It's a lot of schools that could use her talents as far as just being a knockdown shooter from 3. Shooting always translates no matter where you are. And then playing defense, that 3-and-D capability that she brings. It's an interesting situation because we genuinely don't know what happened and why she's not on the LSU basketball team anymore. It's just been a bunch of speculation to this point, but we do know that she is getting a fresh start somewhere else, and it'll be, like we said, her 3rd school, but she hasn't played in a while. This happened last year early in the season. She only played in 4 games. Well, she played in 6 or 4 games this year, and they were all non-conference games. So, we didn't really get to see her really get down with this team, but she was going through the struggles the same time Angel Reese got benched. So it was really weird, like how that situation went down, and there wasn't really much said about either one. We just knew that Angel Reese came back and obviously dominated and won the SEC Player of the Year, but we never really heard, what resulted in Poole's dismissal or, her mutual separation. We gotta throw that in there. Because I know I said dismissal at the beginning of the year, or beginning of the video, but we don't know for sure, what exactly happened with that situation. But she is getting a fresh start, and it'll be interesting to see where she ends up, how she winds up, because there's been a lot of drama around this LSU team. I mean, we've got the brawl, we've had, injuries, we've had Angel Reese and Coach Kim Mulkey talking smack, big smack. Coach Kim Mulkey talking about she wished Angel Reese would have got pushed instead of Flau'jae Johnson. That was crazy. And I know coming into this year, it was expected that Poole would play a big role, and it seems like those minutes really went to Michaela Williams. And maybe they felt like maybe she felt like her role wasn't big enough at LSU. We could speculate all day and night. We genuinely don't know, but I do know that they could have used her off the bench at least for some depth, for some experience instead of relying on those freshmen. But they've had to grow up quick because of that. And like I said, we're not exactly sure what happened, what went down. We just know that hey, this is her third school, and she's trying to finish on a high note with a bang and end her college career. Playing somewhere that she can get some minutes and that needs guard help. And there are a few teams out there in the nation that could use her services. But that was the breaking news, man. Just more news from LSU. I know a lot of y'all peeped my video of Alexis Morris calling out the leadership of the program. Kim Mulkey has had a lot of speculation thrown her way, especially with former players like Brittany Griner not really speaking on the arrest or retiring her jersey at Baylor. You guys have commented in a lot of my videos talking about Kim Mulkey and having a distaste. I respect the accolades, and I think she does have her players' best interests at heart. But at the same time, it's not always displayed that way. And I feel like that's kind of what we saw with this pool situation, where, you know, there was no explanation. There was no, reason really given. We don't know if she was dismissed. Like, what are they telling other coaches? How is she explaining this situation in the portal? That's what I really want to know. Like, how is this all going down? It's like a resume. You got LSU on your resume. You can't really you won a national championship with them, so you can't really just exclude them for your resume. But you obviously not using them for a reference. So it's like I don't know. It's a really interesting situation. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Y'all holler at your boy. Let me know how y'all feel. Where will her next stop be? And what's planned for the future? And, what does this mean for LSU? Y'all holler at your boy. Let me know. That's a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Until next time, hey, we out.